Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to this blessed and holy Wednesday morning. You know what it is, people. I want y'all to do me a favor because this is a very important segment that I'm about to share, man. You know, I got to get it in. Nose to the grindstone. This is what I do. See what you get what you see. This is none other than your host, aka Countryman, host of the Word Show. Y'all know what to do. Hit that comment, like, subscribe, notarize bell. The more topics we talk about, the more people we reach. Keep this page up. Shout out to my man Papa Duck for sharing all your information with me, man. I appreciate it. Keep up the good work. Shout out to Too Strong. Keep up the good work. To all my mukbangers, YouTubers, keep up the good work. Don't get discouraged, man. Everything going plan the way it's supposed to be planned. Now I'm back. This segment is going to be touchy. I don't mean no disrespect to anyone out there. I don't want any smoke about this, but I think the public in the world, half of the world, a majority of the world with the blinders on, need to see this. Uh, I was looking up a segment this morning. This is about what's going on in the public schools. You know, the governor, school board system, they run the school system. I don't have any problem with the LGBTQ community. I don't have no problem with you. What you do is your prerogative. What you do is your business. That don't mean you're a bad person. Now, I take notes down. Like I said, I do fact check. All right. This school district sued by parents over secret gender transition actions. Noted that for town hall. Another school in Massachusetts, Ludlow, how I'm pronounced the spelling Ludlow, public schools secretly promote our kids' gender transition. And this was written down at the New York Post. Another school in Connecticut, a school nurse was suspended because she basically ratted out what the educational system is secretly doing to our children behind our backs. Now, this really going to top it off because this is real serious. This hit close to home for Barack Hussein Obama. Michelle Obama's brother have a lawsuit against racial social bias. Okay? People, to all you millionaires, you billionaires, you movie stars, and you actors, whatever you want to transition into, that's your prerogative. Whatever you teach your children, that's your prerogative. But when it comes to our children or everybody's children in general, what's going on in these schools behind our backs, these teachers have no right to be teaching pre-K children from age 5, 6, 7, 8 on up about transitioning or even conversating about transitioning transgenderism. Now, this school secretly transition action put tags on the boys and girls bathrooms. Males and females can go to the same bathroom. They can use the same bathroom. You know how children do. They young. They gonna pull their clothes down. Yada yada. Not gonna get into far details because we all have children. On some of these theories, I support. My child should not go to school wondering about her body at the age of 5 or 6 years old. She should want to go to school to meet new friends, to learn her arithmetic, to understand how education works. Now that we have CRT, critical race theories, being taught in school, some being taught in college, some also being taught in pre-K. We have some textbooks, basically like in Florida, like Sanchez, he banned 54 textbooks. But this is concerning and due to math doing that the fact and feeling that the fact it has CRT in it, which I don't understand what critical race theory has to do with math, but yeah, you know, back on the subject. What is going on in school was passed by legislators, GOP lawmakers. Okay, 2014, 2015. I'm not gonna lie to you. Obama signed the bill for same-sex partners to get benefits. He did, y'all. Y'all know he did. He signed it in. He did that. So if it's coming down from the White House and getting past the Congress and getting past the governors, now let's take in mind, we know the cabal runs the government from the shadows. The government get their orders from the cabal anyway. So them with that agenda is going to pass that. That really is to distract the world's population from the true agenda that they have in store for us. Take in mind the video that I posted a day, 20 hours ago. You already know what they really have in store for humanity. This ties in with the CRT theory and with transgenderism and with the LGBT community, which I have no problem with y'all because y'all human beings just like me. But what I do have a problem with, and parents have a problem with, is their children going to school at the age of 5 or 6, learning about how to transition from male to female or female to male. Yes, I do have a problem with that. I am a human being. I have feelings. My children have feelings. I have a right, and I have a right to be concerned about that. That should not be taught in school. It is what it is. If you are homosexual, I don't like that word because it's kind of ugly, but that's what it is. If you are that and you fit that purpose and you fit in that community, that's your right. It also is your right to live your life as you see fit. But it's also our right to not want to accept that in the educational world. You understand what I'm saying? It would be hard for me to explain to my son if we're in public or if we out and about, and he asks me, "Dad, isn't that a boy?" "Yes, son." "Isn't that a boy?" "Yes, son." Why are they kissing?" For an example. And I wouldn't say it'll be hard. It'll be difficult for me to understand that because I'm like, well, I can't say it's the facts of life. I could say it's the human nature. And then let's just say he'll ask me, is it okay for me? No, it's not okay for you. Because what others do, you cannot do. Or you should not do. Same as my daughter. Now, my olders, once they reach that level of understanding, of ideology, if they choose to follow that route, that's their choice. But while we have little ones, people, we need to protect their eyes, their ears, their heart, their mind. And we allowing and electing these officials who do not have our best interests at heart at all. I mean, think about it. If these officials that we elect that have our interests at heart, what on earth will they pass down a law stating that this is a curriculum for 5 and 6 and 7 and 8-year-olds to learn? Think about it. They deemed it a curriculum and said this is good for them to understand their body at the age of 5. Wait a minute. 6 years old. Wait a minute. But they haven't even grown mentally yet. They still observing what the adolescence of baby slash preaching growing. You understand what I'm saying? They still back in that baby mouth stage. So why on earth would you pass a law to teach 5 and 6 and 7 and 8-year-olds on what transitioning from a male to a female or from a female to a male? I don't have a problem with the community, people. I think y'all are lovely people, and I really do. I respect you. Y'all God's people. We're all God's people. But I do have a problem with some of the curriculums that's being taught in the educational system. I do. And if parents like me have that concern, it's serious. We see it in Israel. Basically, we see it all over the world. They say that's the new norm. Now they deemed it a curriculum for them to have to graduate and to pass school. I'm sorry, people. And I don't want to disrespect anyone's sexuality or gender. You understand what I'm saying? But this is an opinion of mine. I don't want my children being taught about homosexuality in school. I don't. Practically, we really don't discuss that in our home. I can't say what y'all should do, but I only go how I was raised and how I was taught. You understand what I'm saying? I really want y'all comments. I really want y'all to really hit me up, man. You know, I'm on YouTube. Y'all can find me www.youtube.com, the host of the Word Show. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I really didn't want to offend nobody, but this is something that needed to be, approached, needed to be discussed. Like I said, anyone who wants to come on the show, talk about it, leave a comment. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. This is none other than your host, aka the Countryman. Peace.